And we're back, YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate that. And today, let's review a little adventure game called Yip Quest by Ramon Wilhelm, featuring 3 different kobolds ready to steal the treasure from the castle. But how to get into the treasure room is the actual goal of the game. Now, what I really like about this game is that the story is very self-contained. Ramon keeps it simple, and the dialogue is full of these funny references to the classic point-and-click adventure games like Monkey Island, Maniac Mansion. The King's Quest Sierra-style graphics are well chosen, I think. I mean, this takes place in a castle, so what else can you do than use the style of King's Quest in this game? There are quite a bit of uplifting music tunes in this game that are well chosen. Now, what this game sets itself apart from other adventure games is the fact that each of these kobolds is different. So, one is strong, another one is smaller, and one has an eye for details. And you actually need each of them in a collective effort to get to the end of the game, which I do really like. That sort of reminds me of Goblins, if you remember that game. But it was also kind of hard to tell them apart, these kobolds, because they kind of look alike, only with a different colors. So it was kind of confusing for me at first to switch between them, which one I actually needed for a situation in the game. For instance, there was one situation where you had to use the one with the good eyes in order to spot an item. So if you use the other two, they don't see that item, but the one that with the good eyes actually sees the item. So there was a bit of wandering around, not knowing what to do. What also added to the confusion is the fact that there were a bunch of items here in this game that you didn't really need actively. They were there, and in the end it made sense, but I was wondering, what should I be doing with the fan in this classic dungeon scene that reminded me a lot of Lure of the Temptress? What is going on with that? And there's also a bunch of other items, so I was sort of combining items, trying to figure out what I needed to do with them. But in the end, it all made sense, and the puzzles, weren't too hard to solve. I really enjoyed this little title, mostly for the references to all the other games that I have fond memories of. So that's what I think of Yip's Quest, and I'm looking forward to what comes next for Ramon. Let me know what you think, and see you in the next video.